you guys? It's your girl Monroe Rose, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been like weeks since I last posted a video, but I've I don't know how to say this. Like, not that, well, yeah, in a way, I've been going through like some personal things, and I just needed, time to just reevaluate, my life, the people in it, and, things of that sort. But before we get into all that, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So let's get into what I'm here to talk about. And I'm here to talk about, I've recently said in the previous videos that I am single. Yes, I am. But I've been, I want to say on and off, but for the most part on with someone for almost 5 years. And it's officially over. And it's hard. It's different. It's hard. It's something I'm trying to get used to. And I don't know, so I just been taking time to myself to let that chapter of my life be that chapter of my life, if that makes sense. You guys, I'm sorry if my glasses look a little crooked too. I'm about to go get them fixed. They're a little loose, so I'm gonna go get them fixed. But yeah, you guys, so that's what I've been going through. I've been going through this breakup, and it's just different, it's difficult, it's hard. So I've been trying to like get myself on a guys, I don't even really like know how to describe what I've been thinking, how I've been feeling, what I've been going through. But I feel like a lot of females and guys, but I feel like more so girls will understand where I'm coming from, but I feel like men will too. And when you've been with someone for so long, and like you guys were planning for the future, and you've been with someone for so many years, and your life become like y'all become one in a way. Like, I don't know, in my case that's how I feel. You become one, and so it's hard to like live life without that person. It's like that person almost in a way. Not that they're dead. I don't want to say like, oh, breaking up and someone dying is like the same thing. It's not. But the feeling, I feel like, would be similar. Like, that's the only thing I could compare it to. Because like, what people don't understand is physical pain is, yes, it hurts. Like, if I break my leg, yes, of course it's gonna hurt in it, and you can obviously tell I'm in pain, and that's something that will heal. Like, and once it heals, like, I'm good. But I feel like internal pain, like heartbreaking, and like just internal pain is more, it hurts more, and it's different because you can be in a room with a crowd of people and you can be feeling like complete shit and nobody would know. And it's also like that, it's like, it's not nothing to numb it. Like, when you break your leg, you could take medicine that will help for the pain. But when you're going through heartbreak, there's nothing you can really take. And yeah, you could like drink or whatever, hang out with your friends, and for a minute that may work, and even in that moment it may work, but somewhere in that time you have a thought, and you just like, you get sad, and your buzz is killed, and it's just so different. And every breakup is different too. I've definitely been like, I've been doing a lot of research, and I've been doing a lot of soul searching, and I've been doing a lot of just thinking, and I've been trying to see where I went wrong. And I'm not saying, oh, it's my fault that the relationship didn't work, but I feel like I want to know where I went wrong, and I want to know where I could work on so my next relationship will be better, because I just feel like I've never done that. I've only been in 2 relationships in my life also, let's point that out. 2. One of them were like 2.5 years, and then this one was almost 5. And so I've only been with 2 guys. Like, that's all I really only know. And the last person I've been with like I said, for 5 years. We were co-workers, and to a certain degree, he's all I really really knew for a very while. And I felt like he was my best friend, and I just felt like, not only did my relationship and my friendship with that person end, and it's hard because that's someone I would tell like a lot. Like I would tell him a lot of things, and it's just like now I'm just like, oh, I want to pick up the phone and call him and tell him, but it's just like you have to stop yourself and be like, you can't do that. Or like certain things that happen and you laughing and that person would enjoy it, and you want to call him and be like, yo, let me tell you what happened, and you can't. And it's definitely hard, and I'm going to keep on saying that because it's hard. I never in a million years thought it would be this hard, because my last breakup, it wasn't as hard because I just wasn't into it. And it was so, that one was so, I don't even know how to describe that one. It was just like, that one was just different. And it was like, it was different. And I feel like in a way I compared them, because, little backstory, when I got out of my first relationship with my first, I started dating my current ex 2 weeks later. But this is the thing, we were co-workers, so we were really, really close. Like we worked a lot of shifts with each other, and we told each other a lot of things. We were like really, really, really close. And with my last boyfriend, the relationship was over before it was officially over. I was out of that relationship. It was just bad. That relationship was very, very bad, and I was out of there mentally before physically I got the courage to be like, this is not what I want to do no anymore. And then so yeah, I feel like I never gave myself time from that one, and I never really gave myself time to realize how bad that relationship affected me, and other things in my life that played a part in why that relationship didn't work. And I just jumped into something else because me and my coworker, we were really close, and we were dating, and we were friends at first, but then it quickly became something else. And I feel like that right there was just it was too fast. I just got out of another relationship. He had just got out of a relationship a while back, but it was months ago. But still, I just felt me personally, I never gave myself time to figure out where I wanted to go next, what I wanted in my next relationship, what I didn't want in my next relationship. I just felt like me and this person was really cool. We were really close, and they told me they liked me and they wanted to take me on a date, and I didn't see nothing wrong with it because we were friends, and I was I trust this person. We've been friends for wow, almost a year now, and I trust this person. We talk about a lot of stuff, and I don't see no harm in going on a date. Now this time around, we've been broken up for a while now, and but we kept in contact. But now we're not in contact with each other, and it's been a few weeks, and I just feel like people are you should go out and date. You're a great person, and you have so much going for yourself. You're a good person, and you should go out and date. You shouldn't be in your feelings, and you shouldn't give this person that much control, I want to say, over the way you move. But I don't feel like it's control. I just feel like you're just mourning someone, and you just have to take time, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to take time, and I'm just trying to work on myself. I feel like that's very, very important, very, very important, and that's one of the reasons why this relationship didn't work, because I didn't take time for myself, and I didn't give myself time to heal, and I didn't give myself time to fall in love with me again. I didn't give my time to myself to be what do I want, what do I don't, and what I do want in my next relationship. So this time, I'm not dating for a while. I'm gonna take my time. I've been writing down things I would show you guys, but it's in my phone. Not show you, but show you. Just stuff is a journal. I'm actually going to buy an actual physical journal because I get more satisfaction off of writing in a paper than typing it in a phone. I don't know, I just do. I want to get up my journal, and I'm going to write in it, and then from a year from now, I want to maybe sit down again and read it and see how much I've grown and see how much I've changed. But I definitely want to write in my journal to record everything, because it's like every day is a different day. Like some days are better than others. Some days I feel really, really great, then some days I feel really, really, really sad. And then I feel like another thing with me, my apartment now, we moved into this apartment together, and then he's gone, and I have the apartment by myself, and it's just like I just feel like I need like a fresh start. Like I actually like I want to like redecorate my house. And I like started a cleanse a while ago. I've been losing weight, so it's like I cleansed my life. Now I want to cleanse my house and just like start over. Like I just want to start over. And I don't know, you guys. It's just like it is really, really hard. Like people do not tell you how hard a breakup is. Like they don't. And I think they're only really, really hard if you're really, really in love with someone. Like if you're not like in love, like it's lust, for a while it may feel like it hurt, but you may get over it. But when you're in love with someone, like it definitely hurts. It definitely hits you in a different way. And it's hard, and you have your days, and you're allowed to. I feel like that's the thing. Like in a way I beat myself up, because I'd be like, oh, why are you still like sad? Like get over it. Like why are you still sad? Like this person ain't sad, or this person. And then I have to tell myself it don't matter what that person is doing, because at the end of the day, people deal with grief different. People deal with things different. And I've been a person who jumped from one situation to the next knowing it wasn't the right thing, so I can't focus on what the other person is doing. I have to focus on me, and I have to realize like that's my problem, like taking care of everyone else and not taking care of myself, and that's not okay. So yes, I'm just trying to focus on me. I'm trying to finish school. I think I told you guys I'm back in school. I'm in college to get my degree in being a teacher. I'm actually a preschool teacher now, but I want to work in public schools, so that's what I'm doing. And I work full time, and I work now. I mean, school now, and I'm actually taking kickboxing classes. So I feel like I have time for myself now. I try to like weigh out like, you know, the good things and the bad things about this breakup. The good things are I feel like I definitely have time for myself now. Like I definitely have time. Like I wake up every day at 6:30. I go for my morning walk, morning jog every day. Every day I go. I didn't have time to do that before, so I have time for myself to get myself in a healthier place, in a more peaceful place. I have time to read books now. I have time to think for myself, and not always constantly be thinking about me and someone else. And you know, what else? I have time to do homework. I just feel like I just have time for me. And I don't feel like that person didn't like allow me to have time for me, but I just didn't, because I'm just the type of person I always worry about the people that I love. So I feel like now that I'm here by myself, I have time for me, and I needed that time, and maybe that's why it didn't work either, because I didn't have enough time to be like, Chantel, you need to boom, 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 boom. So that's one of the main things. I have time for myself. I have time to get myself in a better place, and that's very, very important. Another thing is, another positive is like, I now know my worth. I now know what I can and cannot accept, and will and will not accept. I get to decorate my house now. And the bad things about it is like I lost one of my best friends, and I feel like that is definitely hard. I lost the guy that I thought I was gonna marry. Yeah, like up until like maybe like a month ago, I was still saying like, yeah, we're going through things, but we're still gonna get married, and come to terms with that's not an option is definitely a hard pill to swallow. I feel like this is temporary, but I definitely feel like this is like something I struggle with too. Like I've been living by myself in this house for months now, so I feel more lonely now, and I feel like I'm more lonely now because I know it's like officially over, and that is a bad thing, and that is a good thing, because I need to be alone. I need to know how it feels to be alone. I need to be able to be alone by myself and still be able to make myself happy. I shouldn't no one else make me happy. Yes, when you're in a relationship, your partner should make you happy, but you should also be happy with yourself. And I feel like that's a big thing. And so the next time, the person I'm with is going to make me happy, but I'm also going to be able to be happy with myself, and then that will be able to make us both happy. I don't know. But yeah, you guys, so that's what's been going on in my life, and that's why I've been so MIA, and that's why I feel like when you are going through breakups, it is very important to have time to yourself. You know, you guys, like, I still feel like, you know, let me be honest with you guys too. I'm just like at a point where I want to wake up and this be over. Like, the pain that I feel is not okay. I feel like it's not okay. And I'm a little, like, I don't want to say disappointed in myself, because I'm not, but I'm a little upset that, like, I allow someone to get so close and then, like, just now look, you know, I don't let people close, and this is why. And it's just like the one person that I let extremely close, like, I mean extremely close, has let me down in the worst kind of way. So I'm just like ready for this part to be over, like, get out this funk, like, get in a better place. And I know everyone says it takes time, but you guys, I'm just like, I'm over it. Like, I'm so over it. It's important, you guys. Even though I don't want to feel like this and I hate this feeling, I am still, what's the word? I'm still like okay with the feeling, if that makes sense, because it's like, I just know after all of this, once this is done, I'm gonna come out a better person. I'm gonna come out a stronger person. I'm gonna come out a smarter person. I'm gonna come out a more prepared person. So this is only, you know, going to help me. And it really sucks that even though you've been through something with someone, like, you don't hate, like, you still don't, like, you don't hate them. Like I feel like I don't know. All I know is I'm just ready for this part to be over. But at the same time, I'm just gonna take it slow, take it day by day, and just try to figure it out. You know, I'm just gonna take my time to myself. And I feel like it's really, really important for when you are going through a breakup, you women, men, whoever's watching this, teenagers, whatever, to get a journal. To definitely get a journal, or write in your notes in your phone, like, how you feel every day, because at some point, I can't say when, because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. At some point it will get better, and that would be like, I feel like it would be so rewarding to look back on, like, everything you've been through and realize how stronger you are, how smarter you are, how better you are, you know, how more prepared you are for things. And, you know, I just feel like that's very important. I feel like another thing that's very important that I wouldn't have known is taking time. Like, people are asking me on a date, and I was gonna go, you guys. I was gonna go on a date, but then I said to myself, that's not the right thing to do. And I feel like it's not the right thing to do because, for one, I did that, and look how this relationship turned out. Two, I know I'm emotionally and mentally not prepared to even just be dating someone. I just, like, not that I'm emotionally or whatever, I don't know, I'm not ready for it. Like, I don't want to be dating nobody. Like, I don't want to jump from one thing to the next thing, because all this baggage from this is going to come into something else until I'm like I'm like, I have closure. And another thing I realized about closure is, and I realized this before this relationship ended, I realized about other things in my personal life. Sometimes you can't get closure from, like, people. Like, you can't sit down and be like, you know, like, talk about it so y'all both have closure, and it could be in the past. Sometimes you have to get closure within yourself. Like, you have to be able to be like, I can't, like, this situation, do I want closure? Yes. And I still ask myself, like, why? Like, why this? And why did you do this? And why did you say this? But I can't live my life every day saying why, like why this, why that, why that. I can't do that. What I can do is be like, what could Chantel have done to, you know, be a better partner, to be a better friend, to be a better person, and what will Chantel do to make those changes in her life so she can become a better person and a better partner and a better friend. Because I feel like that's very important. Like, yeah, we can sit around, we can ask ourselves why. Like, why is sky blue? Like, some questions you just won't have the answer to. Like, you won't. You just won't. And you have to learn to live life with knowing sometimes you can't get the answers to those things, and that's okay. And that's something I am definitely learning. Like, definitely learning. Sometimes you won't have an answer, and that's okay. But there are things, you know, that you can kind of figure out, you know, and you should be okay with that. Like, you should be okay with that. So sometimes women, men, people, you won't get the closure that you feel like you deserve, that you know you probably do deserve. You definitely probably deserve it, but that person they're not right to give you it, and they wouldn't give it to you if they wanted to. Like, some people are just like that. Don't get me wrong, there are some people where y'all can sit down, y'all can be like, this isn't working out, you know, I love you, you love me, but this just isn't working out, and I feel like we need to take space, time, or we need to break up, and, you know, whatever. There are relationships that end like that, but a lot of times there aren't. And then when it is a relationship that it end good, or whatever the case may be, you can't get closure from that person. You have to find closure within yourself, and you have to come to terms with things, and you have to be able to be at peace, and it takes time, and you will get through it. I will get through it. You know, it's life, and that's all you really can do. So, you guys, I'm sorry to be so mushy, but I just feel like I needed to sit down and do this video and get it out, and hopefully maybe, you know, someone else going through the same thing, and they just need to hear, like, you'll be okay, and that it takes time, and know that you deserve someone who's going to make you happy, and who's going to be everything you want them to be, and you're going to be everything they want you to be, and it just takes time. But my only thing is, don't jump from one thing to the next, because I'm telling you guys off of experience with that one. It's not fair to the new person. All the baggage and all the drama they're about to endure for something they had nothing to do with. You know, like, they had nothing to do with your last relationship. But you're mentally, you're going to compare that person to your ex. And you cannot be doing it purposely, but your mind is just automatically doing it because you just got out of this situation. That's all you really know. You ain't take time to break down why you and this person didn't work out, or why this was this, or what this was, or what can you do to prepare yourself, and things like that. So you're gonna bring all that, and even if you don't bring it in within the first month, the first weeks, the first year, or the first 6 months, whatever, at some point all that is going to come into something that isn't fair to that person, because they think they're getting in a relationship, or they are beginning to know a person who is ready to, you know, and you're really not. Another thing, hang around people who are positive, people who are going to lift your spirits, people who are not going to just tell you what you want to hear, people who are going to be honest with you, but people who love you and who care for you, and they want to see you happy. Like, you have to surround yourself around love. Like, you go out, have fun, have a drink, go let loose, you know, do fun things, like, have fun. Yeah, that's all I really have to say, you guys. So thank you for watching. I will be posting videos again. I don't know when, I don't know about what, but like I said, this is something I'm going through, so I may do something soon, though, definitely. But it's been real. I love you guys, and peace. See you in the next video.